The way this tournament was going, you would think it was over. Until it wasn't. We are back, baby. Me and Preacher, the mobile duo, competing in the Duo Cash Cup. Our goal for this tournament is simple. Try to beat the 280 points we got in the Duo Cash Cup last week. I confidently thought before the tournament we could do this, but I'd be lying if I said there weren't a lot of trials. But with trials come triumphs. There were so many points in this tournament, I thought it was all over. We weren't beating last week. Just wait until the end. Things got crazy. I might have solo clutched. It was our first game, and like a lot of comp players, me and Preacher wanted to hit the W key. Of course, that means to get eliminations. We wanted to fight and get into it. Unfortunately, I lost track of where I was and Preacher got doubled. We ended up going down. If anything, this is a positive though. If first lobbies stay like this, me and Preacher might just be able to drop a 20 bomb. I'ma keep it real. Game 2, we pretty much played dead side, so not much happened until endgame. The endgame itself wasn't that stacked either, but we were still able to pull some solid points from this, I'd say at least. Fortunately, me and Preacher failed to realize that zone pulled up elevation or up in a mountain, and that cost us. That was still a solid game though, we were able to clutch out a second place, I can't complain. And that's when one of the first hectic moments happened. Me and Preacher picked a fight we thought was perfect. Clear dead side, no third parties in sight. That same duo ended up eliminating me and him. Needless to say, we got 0 points in game 3, and that game was a flop. Game 4, we played a little more safely and had a bit of success later in fighting, but issues on both of our parts messed us up here. Because Blood No G2 doesn't have a Fortnite team anymore. Anyways, my mistake here was running away. I don't know why I ran away from a team me and Preacher could have so easily taken out. Lessons will be learned and implemented. It's time for game 5. Being honest, this was a complete fail on awareness on my part. We should have easily beat G take my L2, and if I stayed alive here, we would have took them down quick. Preacher was able to take the Madman out, but not his duo, and that was our game 5. In game 6, we found the perfect dead side fight, no third parties in sight. There's no reason not to fight this, but if I'm being honest, things got interesting. Preacher became the fragger. Remember how in game 1, I started selling? Well, here's another clip by the merchant. You see, Preacher wanted us to go top left of this circle. And let's just say for some reason I went bottom right. What was I doing? Let's just say chaos is not stronger than order, and that was not my brightest play. I was able to get some elims from it though. We're gonna end it there. I didn't do much after that. Top 4, 7 elims. I guess you could somehow say that's a solid game. Sometimes with pleasure comes pain. That was our game 7. Things seemed to be alright. Here, I got an elimination, got knocked, but Preacher was able to res me. As you likely can tell, we thought we were flawless. We thought this was the perfect move and we were gonna win this game. But we forgot to account for one thing. This was low elo. In these said lobbies, games are dead. Because games are dead, people do some of the most confusing, bizarre, and odd plays you'll ever see. Just like this team that eliminated me. It's not the fact they eliminated me, it's the fact they held Preacher, sacrificing positioning and all for 2 points? Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. That was our game 7. It was game 8. We needed 77 points to beat 280 from last week. And though I had been selling up to this moment, not playing my best, maybe 2 sales make a solo clutch. After winning that off spawn, you as a viewer would think we were good. And that's where I remind you the suppressed sniper is in the game. Preacher's untimely cause of death meant it was time for me to solo clutch. What could the mobile player cook? Being completely honest, I should have went up and rocket rammed, but third place, baby. Solo clutch mode. I'm gonna be honest, game 9, we just wanted free points. Despite surviving for 11 minutes and sitting edge, we pretty much only got 10 points, meaning it was all up to this last game. Just like past Duo Cash Cup weeks for me and Preacher, the climax was here. Could we finish the job in game 10 and beat our record? Or were the lights brighter than we expected? Our mid game went safe, though this end game was intimidating. I mean, look at that player count. 40 players alive, 6 zone. Crap was about to get crazy. Now, let me make your spine tingle, nerves raise a little bit. Preacher got knocked right before the end game started. Though we had already beat last week at 300 points, it was now up to me to clutch a possible personal best. But 20 other players stood in my way, maybe thinking our Duo Cash Cup ended right here. 300 points isn't bad, and I had a pretty solid solo clutch in game 8. But let me leave you with this. Who said it had to be a solo clutch and not solo clutches? Fortunately, I'm only able to get 4th, but hey, as a solo, I'd say that's pretty solid. This also helped us break our PR. We got 328 points this Cash Cup, placing us 1,138th. The triple digit placement is coming soon. With that being said, if you, as a viewer, made it to the end of the story, you are the true solo clutcher. Thank you, thank you, thank you. it means a lot. Let me know in the comments what you've been grinding and improving at, whether it be school, life, Fortnite, or any game. Improvement is always great to see and usually means great things, so let me know. If you like seeing these competitive vids, like and subscribe. I got you guys with the ranked and tournament content. With that being said, to the solo, duo, trio, and squads out there everywhere, peace.